Hello, my name is Clive Mono Mukundu. I'm a Zimbabwean guitarist and session musician and a music producer. Welcome to my first tutorial on Sungura music or Mseve music, rhythm guitar. I'll start with a brief history of Sungura music. Sungura music, it's one of the offshoots of DRC Rumba. What happened is musicians moved from DRC Rumba into neighboring countries when there was instability in their country. So the first musicians moved to Kenya, and they formed bands in Kenya, combining musicians from DRC and musicians from Kenya, and formed another offshoot of Rumba, which became known as Kanindo. But Kanindo was actually the name of the top producer for that type of music that time, who was known as Fares Kanindo. So people started calling the type of Rumba Kanindo. When the music moved to Zimbabwe, it was marketed under a label called Sungura. Sungura means hair or tsuro. It means hair in Swahili. So people in Zimbabwe started calling it Sungura when they started fusing that Rumba with local music. So it moved from Rumba to Kanindo and then finally it became Sungura as we know it today. Another confusing thing about Sungura is in Zimbabwe, almost every Sungura artist wants to give his brand of music, his own brand name, to the extent that you might end up getting confused because you hear someone saying my music is called Smoke, or someone said my music is called Dendera, but all of those types of music, they are all Sungura. Most of the founders of those music were part of a band, a popular Zimbabwean band called Sungura Boys in the 80s, which was led by the late Ephraim Joe. People like Simon Chimbetu, John Chibadura, they were all part of Sungura Boys, and all the Kiama Boys, Alec Machesu and all those guys, they were all part of Sungura Boys. So they came out of Sungura Boys. So today we're going to learn part 1 of Sungura rhythm guitar. There's rhythm guitar and there's lead guitar. The difference between Sungura rhythm guitar and the lead guitar is that the rhythm guitar usually plays on the lower register of the guitar, and usually it plays the same melody over and over again, just like a rhythm guitar on reggae music or other types of music, whilst the lead guitar does a lot of ad-libbing. So we're going to use the key of G and using the chords C, F, C, D. With Sungura guitar, like other Zimbabwean types of music, what you do is you create melodies around the chords that you will be using, and there are a few techniques that you have to learn. So, as I said on my other tutorials, African guitar, you learn it by copying other guitarists and by listening to other guitarists and other type of music, other songs which are in the genre you want to learn. So the trick we're going to do today, I haven't given it a name, so I'll just explain the notes that we'll be playing. Okay, let me start. The notes that we'll be playing before I put the rhythms on will be, let me start again. Those are the notes which are around the chord of G in this case. Let me explain it slowly. It's a that's your G, the notes which are around the chord of G. Let me take them again. Then on the C, okay, I was refreshing. So it's then, so the notes are, let me take them again slowly. Then it goes back to G. Then D. Okay, let me do it with the song. Okay, then the second technique that I want us to go to is the right hand technique. There are two techniques, two right hand techniques which are used in Sungura or Mseve. Well, one is when you use a plectrum, or the one you use your fingers. I prefer the one where you use your fingers more. So on the one that you use your fingers, there is another technique. I don't know if it does have an English name, but I will explain it slowly. I will be using my thumb and my finger number 2, this one. What you do is you hit a string with your thumb. Before it vibrates, you bring in finger number 2. So it's like, you hit it with your thumb. Before it vibrates, you bring in finger number 2. So it brings in a very percussive sound. So when I use it, the way I apply it, I will try to demonstrate it using this melody. So what I'm doing here is I'm playing string number 3 on the 12th fret. So I'll be using open strings. So I start with an open string. So it's okay, let me do it slowly. Then we go to, which is the C, we go back again. Then to D. Oh, by the way, you can use finger number 2 or finger number 1. In this case, I think I prefer to use finger number 1. So I'll try to do it with the backtrack. Sometimes I also prefer to play string number 3 and string number 2 using the same technique of that rythm technique and open strings. So I'm strumming, starting with string number 3. So it's string number 3 as an open string, then on the 12th fret, then I go to the second string on the 12th fret, string number 3 as an open string, then I hold it on the 11th fret, and string number 2 on the 10th fret, string number 3 again as an open string, then I hold it on fret number 9, string number 2 on fret number 8. Okay, I'll do it with the backtrack. The last demonstration I will do is the one, it's a very common style which is used in Mseve or Sungura. The one whereby you do some pull-offs. The most common one is where I'll demonstrate it using this one, this song. I'm afraid of demonstrating with other musicians' music because I don't have the rights, so I'll just try to use my own material. Okay, let me demonstrate it first and then I'll explain the notes. In this case, I'm playing from string number 3. Then I pull string number 2. Then I play it as an open string. Then I go to C, back to G, then D. So it's C, back to G, okay, let's do it with the back track. part 1 of Mseve Sungura guitar. So we'll meet again on other series. Thank you.